Escalating trade disputes between the United States and China reached a new level when Beijing announced it will impose export controls on aerospace equipment, engines, and key materials for the production of body armor starting July 1, 2024. The measures will affect about $8 billion worth of exports in the first 4 months of the year, according to customs statistics. The new export restrictions are part of China's broader strategy to regulate exports of critical technologies and materials, especially those with potential military applications. The Ministry of Industry and Information Technology will work with other agencies to ensure compliance with license requirements and regulations, ensuring national security and compliance with international obligations. The measures reflect China's ongoing efforts to modernize its export control system, including improved license management, a stricter regulatory framework, and a more coordinated enforcement process. Beijing's decision comes amid heightened geopolitical tensions and reciprocal trade restrictions. The U.S., for example, has imposed various export restrictions on Chinese companies, especially in semiconductor technology and other advanced developments critical to military and intelligence applications. Washington has expressed serious concerns about China's recent actions, viewing them as a direct response to U.S. restrictions on Chinese technology. In response, U.S. officials have emphasized the need to counter China's growing technological capabilities, especially in areas with potential military applications. The Biden administration is likely to strengthen existing measures by tightening restrictions on U.S. technology and capital flowing into China's technology sector. Some experts argue that while these measures are intended to slow China's technological advances, they may inadvertently accelerate China's efforts to achieve self-sufficiency in critical technologies, thereby spurring the development of the domestic technology industry over the long term. The broader U.S. strategy includes working with allies, especially Japan and the Netherlands, to ensure a unified approach to limiting China's access to advanced technologies. This strategy is part of a larger geopolitical effort to preserve U.S. technological leadership and economic security in the face of growing competition with China. In response to the tariff hikes, China has taken several major countermeasures. Beijing is considering imposing significant retaliatory duties on U.S. goods, particularly imported larger displacement vehicles. This is seen as a direct response to U.S. tariff exemptions. China has also announced plans to raise tariffs on various imported goods from the U.S., including chemicals and other important materials. The move is aimed at countering the economic impact of U.S. tariffs and protecting domestic industries from increased competition. In addition, the Chinese government provides extensive subsidies and support to its domestic industries, especially in advanced manufacturing technologies, semiconductors, and clean energy. This support is aimed at increasing the global competitiveness of Chinese companies and reducing dependence on U.S. technologies and markets. To mitigate the impact of U.S. tariffs and diversify economic partnerships, China is actively strengthening trade relations with the BRICS countries Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. This strategy includes seeking new trade agreements and expanding existing partnerships within the BRICS, which represent a significant share of the global economy. Trade between China and other BRICS countries is showing significant growth. In the first quarter of 2024, trade between China and BRICS countries increased by 15%, reflecting deeper economic integration and cooperation. China is investing heavily in infrastructure projects in BRICS countries through initiatives like the Belt and Road Initiative, financing and building large infrastructure facilities such as ports, railways, and highways to improve connectivity and trade logistics between BRICS countries. To reduce dependence on the US dollar and mitigate the impact of US financial sanctions, China has entered into trade agreements with BRICS countries to allow the use of local currencies in trade deals, enhancing financial stability and bilateral trade. All these measures are just the tip of the iceberg in China's efforts to build a more resilient and diversified economic network that can better withstand external pressures. Deepening trade ties between China and the BRICS countries not only mitigates the impact of trade disputes, but also promotes long-term economic stability and growth for all member countries. In conclusion, I would like to thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed the content, Don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. I wish you a productive and successful day.